Hello everyone, today we will be continuing with the MSQ of Black Desert Online with the quest titled Witch Story the Returned Pendant, and is the concluding part of the Jordine Ducas saga. For those who are new to my channel and story walkthrough, Jordine was the young and ambitious Grand Chamberlain of the Dukedom of Serendia, who you will meet very early on in the game's main story quest, and who has a vital role to play in your character's story arc. Whilst you are here, if you like my content, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps me grow my channel. Thank you.
I'm writing this to honor my promise to share what I know about the White Witch in exchange for your help. Word has it that villagers have been vanishing without a trace from the area around Glish for some... At first, we believed it to be the work of some nefarious slavers, but that lead turned out to be a dead end. Right now, our best guess is that some fanatical cult is behind the disappearances, kidnapping people to increase... Seek out Freyro in Glish. And just to be safe, you'd best burn this letter once you're done with it.
Adventurer. So you finally put a stop to Belmorn.
Adventurer, we cross paths once again. Might you also...
Word of your deeds has reached even here, in Serendia. A knight of Serendia, halting Belmorn's rampage. Glish is thriving anew. All thanks, moreover... Well, there should be more good news. Well, I have a daughter. She came to bid me good night. But come morning,
Frero, easy now. We need a clear head and a clear account.
Right. Just knowing you're here, adventurer. She said she was going to bed around 10 p.m. Alustin and I just checked her room, but there were no signs of a struggle. I am a light sleeper, so I wake up. Perhaps there's a nasty rumor spreading about monks kidnapping women. I can only hope it's a matter of no real significance. The guards are currently investigating the house. We've already walked the grounds once.
Huh? Busted! You're not going to rat me out of the house's owner, are you? Huh? What was I up to? Hey, I haven't done it! I was just planning to pull a little prank on the old chief. He won't let my sister set up shop. He's been wandering around since morning. I haven't had a chance to start my plan yet. I was going to sprinkle some grass powder on his head. Green. Oh, what? You didn't think I was going to knock over this pot or something, did you? No way. I was just planning to pull a little prank on the old chief. He won't let my sister set up shop here. Oh, what? You didn't think I was going to knock over... no one comes to mind. All passing event. What's going on? What do you know? What? I was just planning to pull a little prank on the old chief. He won't let my sister set up shop here. What's going on? What do you know? Why is everyone looking so sick? What? Seriously? Priola? The super kind daughter of the chief? My sister and I came to sell mirrors, but the old chief wouldn't. We had to go to another village, but we were short on silver. So Priola bought 2 mirrors from us. She said she was going to gift one of the mirrors to a friend. Priola, when she becomes the chief, I'm going to settle down here for good.
Priola bought mirrors, you say? She said she was gifting one to a friend? Well, I'm not... This is a bit embarrassing as a father. But she was always friendly to everyone. It was likely for one of the kids her age in the village. Perhaps Lark or Kana, for instance.
Priola? Yeah, I ran into her just yesterday. She was mumbling to herself, but she does that often. Maybe she just needed some fresh air and went out for a bit. The chief tends to be overly protective of her, you know?
No, I was in the workshop all day yesterday, working with all the ominous rumors going around lately. I hope it's nothing, except for those rare moments when she gets so furious. Her eyes become bloodshot and goes into her best friend? Why are you asking me? It's Daniela from the Durnal much about his daughter?
Adventurer, have you found anything out? Daniela. The girl from the Donal. Now that I think about it, she often went off to Heidel to play with that girl. As a father, I'm deeply ashamed that I've been so neglectful of my own daughter. It would be quite awkward to just show up and start asking questions. Would you mind accompanying me?
As a father of 2 daughters myself, I can easily relate to that.
Hello. Who are you? Oh, Chief Frero. What brings you here? What? Priola? Why? Oh, we did get into that little fight yesterday. She was talking to herself as usual, and I just got so frustrated that I... It can't be because of that, can it? I said something really foolish. I was complaining about all these girls getting kidnapped these days. Why not me? Am I not enough of a girl to get kidnapped? Of course, I didn't really mean it. I was just letting off steam. Farm work is too hard sometimes. Papa is worried about the kidnappings and doesn't let me leave the farm, so I just blew up, I guess. Anyway, she got real upset and told me not to say such things. She had every right to. We went our separate ways after that. I planned to apologize when I saw her today, but she's gone missing? A mirror. Yeah, she just bought one for me yesterday when a new merchant came to the village. She taught us a spell out of some sort of gratitude for us buying the mirrors. At night, lay the mirror facing upward, and after letting a bit of blood drop onto it, if you say, "Show me my future," it'll supposedly do just that. I couldn't sleep after our argument, and to be honest, curiosity got the better of me, so I tried it. But I got too scared and stopped halfway. Now my finger hurts from that silly little poke. Priola, she'll be okay, right? You'll find her soon, right? What if she really got kidnapped like Papa fears? There's even a witness who saw an abduction. If she was really... Why are we just standing around? I've got to see my Pa!
Daniela! You're back. Where have you been? What brings everyone here? Always sending their greenhorn soldiers, but now that their arses are on fire, they send you.
Papa, what in the heck are you on about? Priola has disappeared!
I'm indeed ashamed. I was consumed by affairs involving the former Grand Chamberlain. Would you please share what you've seen with me now?
I told you time and time again. You never once listened. If you're finally going to, best listen well. It was a stormy day. I thought I heard a scream. Thought someone may have fallen into the swamp, so I went to check. I saw this man, quite large, axe hefted over his shoulder. He was dragging a woman along behind him. That bloody monastery got me thinking he was probably a monk there. I reported it right away, but they couldn't find the kidnapped woman. I doubt they gave it a proper investigation, but anyway, they said they couldn't find anything suspicious. All I could do was to sternly warn Daniela not to wander about carelessly.
You must have been deeply concerned. I really appreciate you sharing this again. I'll start my investigation from there then.
Hold your horses! Are you going too, Chief? Please don't. Priola might have returned home. You might find more clues when you return home. And if so, you'll need to let the adventurer know right away.
I suppose that's a fair point. In such a perilous place, an old man like me would just slow things down. So, I shall swallow my pride. and ask you to go on my behalf, adventurer. If we learn anything further, I'll let you know right away.
I apologize for my earlier words, Chief. I truly hope you find your daughter.
Thank you, Carlo. I'll see you later.
The Chief must have been beside himself. With the Nagas, Fogans, and even the former Grand Chamberlain.
Whoa! Wait up! Wait for me! How are your legs so damn fast? Such unbelievable speed! You have legs that would put a Fogans to shame. Phew! Nearly lost you there trying to shake my paw. Can't just sit around when my friend's gone missing. I know Priola like the back of my hand. If she was taken and left some clues behind, I'd spot him in a heartbeat. Wow, thanks a bunch. I'll stay hidden and out of your way, adventurer. Don't worry. Adventurer, if my pa finds out I'm gone, he'll have a cow. So let's get through this investigation in a flash and hurry back. Whoa! My dad always told me the strongest person in Serendia was the honorary knight who guards Lady Durette. You might not be as strong as them, but you're still incredible. I've never seen anyone as strong as you in my whole life. I actually think Priola ran away. She's been dealing with some troubles recently. Everyone in the village calls her the next chief, but she's not sure if she's really cut out for that. Just because she's the chief's only child, she's got the responsibility of leading an entire town. Now, I don't know much beyond farm work, but I hear the chief's friend has a kid who's a genius at alchemy. Maybe that's why she's been so troubled. She said there isn't any trade or topic that really excites her. There are times it really gets to her. She just cries out in frustration, unable to understand herself. When she's like that, she really scares me something fierce. Oh, but she quickly comes to her senses and always apologizes. I envy her, but at times, I feel sorry for her too. Oh, I wonder if the chief is being too harsh on her. Huh? Look over there. There are some people locked up. Maybe they've seen Priola.
Ah, you have me thanks. That was a hair's breadth from meeting me maker. I had me days of glory, but that's long past. I tried to stop the monks from snatching folks. Before I knew it, I found myself captured. And you two came to rescue? Just the two of yous? Oh, one of you looks like she's fresh off the farm. Oi, lass! Haven't you heard the whispers on the wind these days? Go home. Your pa must be worried sick.
No way! Who are you to tell me what to do? I'm not going anywhere until I find my friend.
Huh? Your friend? Lass, you got 9 lives or something. You're not here on the same errand, are you, adventurer? Priola? Oh, been holed up here 2 days, I have. But that name? No, it doesn't jog me memory. Oh, now that you mention it, the monks were carting all them lasses off to somewhere. Ah, we ought to ask Anna Lynn about this. Right, go hide in those bushes over there for a wee bit. Meow! Meow! Can she hear me? Let's try again. Meow! Meow! Meow!
Death to the heathens! Ah! He must be one of the cultists! Oh, Elion! I believe now! Please, let me into heaven!
Oh, wait! Hold on! Now just a wee minute! Blimey, you folk! It's all a big misunderstanding! Oi! Annalyn! Clear this up quick!
Did I scare you? I'm Anna Lynn, an investigator from Heidel. I infiltrated this order of monks to weasel my way into the monastery. Wait, could you be the adventurer? Honorary Knight of Serendia? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, I nearly lost me head hollering for you! This adventurer is nothing to sneeze at!
I know. Alban, I was worried how I would rescue you.
Wait! Aren't you the mirror merchant? Priola bought a mirror from you. When you came to the farm, you even taught us how to foretell the future.
Was that person dressed like this? And this Priola you mentioned?
Yes, on both counts. She was even wearing the symbol of the Elionian Church, so I thought she was a priestess passing through.
It wasn't me. I know you're incredulous, but I'm an investigator from Heidel. If we head to Heidel, I can prove my identity. My current investigation merely demanded this attire. More importantly, if someone dressed like this took your friend, she might be in danger.
What? Why? That can't be! Priola is the kindest of souls!
Of course. My undercover investigation has unearthed two key pieces of information. One, they've been kidnapping villagers to bolster their dwindling number of followers. Two, they've been segregating the kidnapped women from the rest. I haven't yet been able to determine why they're singling out the women. I apologize.
What do we do? What if those Elion fanatics have done something terrible to Priola?
The monks handling the women are unpredictable. Their actions are cloaked in secrecy. I suspect that this place is operated directly by Muskan, the boss here. Yes, that Muskan. For some reason, he's been ordering the monks around here. True to his mercenary origins, Muskan uses codes to convey his orders. I've been trying to gather as much as I can, but the data is too sparse to crack the code. If you could gather more data, I could decipher the information to aid our search for the missing. As expected, rumors about you were true. This is more than enough to crack the code. Just a moment. Let me concentrate. Finn, Abel, Criff... Ah, this means sacrifice, and... Finally found a suitable sacrifice. Now we shall send the sacrifice to him. What is this? A sacrifice? But the monks bear the mark of the Elionian Church. The ritual is said to be held right now, in the deepest part of the monastery, at Muskan's throne.
Could it be that the sacrifice is Priola? Please, adventurer, save her!
We offer this to the great God.
Help me! Help me, please!
Once more, we offer this to the great God. With this, our wishes be granted. Bestow your mercy upon us once more. We offer this to the great God. With this, our wishes be granted. Bestow your mercy upon us once more. We offer this to
What is all this? Are you all right, adventurer?
You cut him down all on your own. Incredible! The entire Serendian army couldn't manage such a feat.
What about Priola? Wasn't she here? Priola, you can come out now! It's safe now! White clothes? I'm not sure about that, but if she has long black hair, it must be Priola. But taken away? To where? Priola? Where are you now?
What is this? I can't make any sense of it. I'll just have to try and copy down a rough sketch for now. If we show it to Chief Freiro, we might get some answers. Let's head back to Glish.
Daniela, where in the hell have you been? Going off without a word. Are you hurt? Do you have any idea how worried I was when you disappeared without a trace? If I were to lose you too,
I'm sorry, Papa.
Don't burden the child too much. She's safe. That's all that matters. So, adventurer, as for my daughter, is she... This is... Alustin, look at this. If my memory serves me right, this pattern must surely be...
The symbol of heresy indeed. It wasn't just any ordinary Church of Elion. This is a transposition ritual.
Are you saying my daughter was sacrificed atop this symbol? But why? For what reason?
Calm yourself. This is merely a ritual for transposition. She must still be alive. The question is, where has she gone? Decaying? Could Muskan be trying to summon Kazaka? Those monks were from the Fraternity of Light.
What do you mean? The Fraternity of Light? Kazaka? The god of hope once worshipped by all Zekans.
So this is what the little demons at the Alejandro farm meant when they said their lord grants wishes. Previously, I have explained to you about Belmorn, the Shadow Knights, and also the Knights of Dawn. The King of Hexa, Belmorn, summoned the God of Hope, Kazaka, and the valiant Knights of Dawn rose to subdue them. Those tainted by the mark of darkness left by Belmorn eventually succumbed to that darkness and became the Shadow Knights. At that time, Kazaka also left many scars upon the Knights. Those who sought to overcome this pain through the power of religion turned to the Church of Elion and formed what is known as the Fraternity of Light. Like the Shadow Knights, they now follow Kazaka. Who would have thought they were hiding in such a place? While you were investigating, Freyro and I took the opportunity to examine the mirror. Though there was indeed an odd energy lingering, we, sadly, found nothing of note. We even attempted to smear blood on it, like the spell the merchant suggested. Yet nothing happened. If Priola vanished through this mirror, there must be certain conditions to activate its magic. Would you mind taking a look? Like with Belmorn, it might react to you.
My daughter. My beloved Priola.
That's right! How did you know? Did I tell you? It was as if she was talking to some invisible other being. Sometimes she would even fight with herself. I just assumed she was blaming herself for something. Yes, exactly! As I said before, sometimes she just can't control herself, but she would regain her senses just as quickly. You don't think she's mad, do you?
Indeed. That child, like you, was coexisting with a dark spirit. No. She was being dominated by it. The reason Alustin came to our village was to treat my child, based on his observations and research on you.
The treatment didn't go well. It got worse. My apologies. It was never my intent to deceive you.
She was to inherit the position of the chief, and I didn't want such matters to come to light. I hope you understand.
It's been a while. Come here. I have something to show you.
You will only find disappointment if you expect my welcome.
Do not fear. Your empty hope will be filled with his scorched shell. missed you. Now, witness a part of the consequences your power will bring to the world.
I was startled when you were suddenly sucked into the mirror. What's become of my daughter? Priola. My child. I knew this day would come, but... This is too soon, isn't it, my child? What am I supposed to do now?
Adventurer, you've done well, but it would be best to give him some space for the time being. You saw her in your memories in the ancient stone chamber, did you not? Are you connected to her in some way? To craft such a mechanism into the mirror, it must have been done for reasons other than simply to lure Priola. She stabbed you in the back, yet you returned to this world a decade later. Not in Histria, where you were stabbed, but in the far-removed ancient stone chamber. Perhaps the fact that you were found next to the Ator's heart wasn't a coincidence. When I return to the Society of Equilibrium, I shall look into the records of similar incidents occurring in the past and let you know of my findings. Indeed, I felt such an event may not have been without precedent. You are no ordinary individual. Fear not. We have been preserving vast knowledge over generations. We're sure to find something. Didn't I tell you? I am Alustin, the Grand Master of the Secret Guards, sworn to protect secrets and maintain the equilibrium. Is that so? I'm not quite sure what she means either. She always seems to speak in riddles. Yet, she speaks as if she knows you better than you know yourself at the moment. Go find her, be it to reclaim your lost memories or to stop her malevolent schemes. Her roots trace back to the east of Serendia, in Medea. She was raised in Tarif, they say. It seems the time has come for me to journey to Medea. I can no longer stand idly by. My disciples are there in Medea as well. Should you need it, seek their aid at any time.
Elezra. The woman who hired me as her escort as she ventured into the ancient ruins. At the end of our seemingly endless journey, in the depths of Histria, she sacrificed me to awaken long-slumbering black spirits. I, believed dead by her blade, woke up 10 years later, absent of all memory. After scouring the entire continent, I finally found a clue that led me to her, only to discover she had once again sacrificed someone to summon an evil god, and vanished. Why did Elezra long for me? What was her true objective? What has she even been up to over these past 10 years? Could she have returned to her birthplace in Medea? Or...
My child. Had I known it would come to this, I would have let you paint to your heart's content. It's all right. You did your best, didn't you? Priola would be thankful to you as well. My child.
Priola is really gone? That can't be true. There's no way she would leave me like this. Right? What was that? A teleportation ritual? Was it? They said it had sent her somewhere else alive. No! It can't be! Why are you butting in now? She's alive! Shut up! Stop talking to me! Yes? Oh, I was just lost in thought for a moment. Adventurer, Priola isn't dead, right? She can't be. We plan to explore Calpheon together after the coming-of-age ceremony. No! It's not over yet! Don't say that!
Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode.